I think if you go back to sort of the mid 2000s, and I'm not afraid to say this, kind of snootiness with technical founders, right? Everybody was coming from Google and Meta, and they were starting their own things and raising $2 million seed rounds, which at that time was massive. Everybody had an idea, and I've heard this a billion times from a billion technical founders, that we don't need salespeople, right? We're going to build something that sells itself. And then ultimately, maybe you do a little bit of a PLG and you get a little bit of ARR going there. And then all of a sudden you hit a wall, and then all of a sudden salespeople look like they know what they're doing, because they do. So I'd say fast forward to 2024, there's a lot of what I see, because I only advise technical founders. If you look at my blog, I only write for technical founders, but it is relating to sales and revenue and getting them more comfortable with hiring salespeople and understanding how important we are in terms of their business. And I actually see the natural sort of organic formation of them becoming more comfortable with sales already. But how I convinced Stephen, the CEO of Lambda, and the other founder, Michael, was deeply diving into the product they had, asking particular questions to the industry in the interview process, right? So let's imagine that you're at the end of an interview and you're like, hey, do you have any questions for me? Right? The worst possible thing is the person being interviewed is like, no, I think I have it all set up. It's like, okay, this is not going to work out. For me, my questions were deep about the product. How does this work? Why? Where would it fail? Right? And then deep about the industry. I read this. I want to make sure it lines up with this. Is this how I interpret it? Right? When you show that care in how you're actually preparing for an interview or talking to a technical leader, because they equally care, right? And so I think that ultimately is what led to the combination there and them wanting to bring me on board.